And Veronica Oliva.
And you are now watching TCW News.
For today, it's about the extraordinary first satellite in the world, Sputnik. We will be sharing the information before the launch of Sputnik. Then we are going to have two of our crew members give information from the viewpoint and the other bypassers.
As you know today, the Sputnik launches at 7:30 p.m. It will take place when the Soviet Union inaugurates the space age for the launch. Scientist Michael Tavalsky led a group of scientists for who were involved in this major technology. With this launch, it has brought a lot of spotlight to our country and into the technology world. Tracking and studying Sputnik from Earth-provided scientists with valuable information. Even though the satellite wasn't equipped with sensors, the density of the upper atmosphere could be deduced from its day on in orbit and the propagation of its radio signals. Gave information about the ionosphere.
Okay, folks. It's almost time for the countdown of the Sputnik. Now, we're going to go to Anastasia to get a closer view of the first satellite.
Thank you, Veronica and Valentina. Sputnik 1 will be released in just a little while. Right now, on October 4th, 1957, we are about to witness Sputnik 1 released into our Earth's orbit. We, the Soviet Union, are about to change history by becoming the first country to release a human-made object into space. This is truly going to be a sight to see. Let us watch the sky for our satellite's release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, look at it go!
In their plans, Sputnik was launched.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? The first satellite in orbit. Now let's go back to our crew.
Thank you, Anastasia. Wasn't that amazing?
Yeah, it was.
There it is, folks, your first satellite. Now we're going to go to Abeyon to view what the bypassers think.
Yes, thank you, Valentina and Veronica. We are here with the witness of the launch. Hello, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Helena. The launch was something I have never seen before.
I know, right? Can you please describe to us what it looked like and the way how you were feeling when you saw it?
It looked like a beam of light shooting through the sky. It was up there for a long time, about 98 minutes actually. It finally got up there around 9 p.m. because it was released around 7:30 p.m. It was absolutely remarkable.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have been first-hand witnesses of this new mark in history. I'm Aliona, so I'm back with another bypasser. May I please ask you what your name is? Kevin. So Kevin, I'm going to ask you a few questions about Sputnik, if that's okay with you, because I know you were there for the launch.
Yes.
So how do you feel about Sputnik being the world's first satellite being launched? In Russia, by the way. So how do you also feel about United States?
I feel that we're behind. I feel that America is messing up in a lot of their aspects.
Yeah.
I feel that it was very cool, though, that I feel at least somebody's doing them. And I feel that I'd probably give it about a week.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we recently talked about the dog Lakia that they're going to send up with the satellite to test out a little bit. What do you think the chances of the dog's survival?
I don't really think it's going to survive at all.
What do you think?
I think it's probably going to die pretty quickly.
Can you give us an estimate of time?
Most likely probably about a week and a half.
A week? All right. Thank you so much, Kevin. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thank you very
Have
much.
a good day. Hey guys, I'm Aliona and I'm back with another bypasser. We're just going to ask you a few questions about Sputnik. Is that all right?
Yes.
So, will you be joining us for the launch?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so how do you feel like Sputnik, the first satellite in the world to be shot up in space?
I am just super excited and I can't wait.
Yeah, how do you think it's going to affect? Do you think our population is going to get better, or, world peace might end?
Maybe, we never know.
Yeah? All right, well, thank you so much. What was your name?
Rebecca.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Guys, I'm Aliona, so I'm back with another bypasser. I'm going to ask you a few questions if that's okay with you, but may I ask what your name is first?
Arnold Nobles.
All right, Arnold. So how do you think the United States would feel about, Sputnik being the first satellite to be launched?
I think they'll be very surprised.
Yeah?
They totally wouldn't expect it.
Why do you think that?
Might catch them off guard, and it's like the first satellite to go into orbit.
So you think we're a bit of a challenge to them?
Yes, maybe even having that advantage.
Yeah. So you were there for the launch, of course. So how did you feel seeing that go up, being the first satellite?
I think it'll make the United States jealous, honestly. Yeah. It was amazing to watch.
It was just like a light,
It's like, oh yeah.
like that. All right, well, thank you so much, Arnold. I hope you have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you soon. All right, guys, back to
There
TCW.
it is, folks. The first artificial satellite was launched today. Everyone should go to the tcwnews.com and tell us how you feel about the first satellite and what are some positive and negative effects about it.
See you back again on TCW News.
Sputnik's appearance remained a mystery to Americans. Another factor was Sputnik's weight was 184 pounds compared to United States. United States plans to launch a satellite of 21.5 pounds. The Soviet claims seem outrageous to many American officials who doubted the accuracy.
Yes, the goal of launching an artificial satellite to orbit Earth had been one for the international science community for some time. The launch of Sputnik 1, as it was officially called, signaled the start of the space age and fueled the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States that was to result in more than a decade of unprecedented achievement. Initial reactions to Sputnik were guarded. The ability to launch an artificial satellite could also indicate the development of new weapons. Scientists were also having visions of sending robots and humans into space were becoming reality.
Hey guys, I'm Abeyon. So I'm here. I'm going to give you a few exclusive, fun facts about Sputnik. So number one, the former Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first man-made satellite, on October 4th, 1957. Fact number two, the satellite was the size of a basketball and weighed approximately 180 pounds. Fact number three, it traveled at 18,000 miles per hour and 500 miles above the Earth's surface. Number four, it orbited the Earth every 98 minutes, flying over the United States around 7 times. Number 5. Shortly after its launch, the New York Times explained the literal translation of Sputnik. It is something that is traveling with a traveler. Additionally, the traveler is the Earth, traveling through space, and the companion traveling with it and its satellite. Number 6. Carrying only a simple radio transmitter, the satellite emitted a beep, beep, beep 3 times, signal back to Earth for 23 days, until October 27, 1957, when its battery reportedly died. Number 7. Sputnik remained on Earth in orbit until January 4th, 1958, when it re-entered and burned up the Earth's atmosphere. Number 8. Sputnik 2 was launched on November 3rd, 1957, carrying the first living thing into space, a dog named Lakia. The satellite was 6 times as heavy as the first, coming in at over 1,000 pounds. Unfortunately, there was no plan on Earth to get the dog safely back to Earth, but it died in space. Number 9. Americans were caught off guard by the Soviet advantages, occurring at the height of the Cold War, wonder and awe over the technological advancements combined with feeling of panic and paranoia. Many wondered whether the Soviets now had the ability to launch missiles that could reach the United States. Many also wondered how it would take the United States to catch up to them. Number 10, last but not least, in response, the space race between the two countries heated up. The United States stepped up to its own space plan, launching its first satellite, the Explorer 1, which discovered the Van Allen radiation belts. On January 31st, 1958, later that year, Congress passed the NASA, which created NASA. Wait, we'll just got the last.